Just two quick issues here to talk about: the cycle of doom and the Dunning Kruger effect. The cycle of doom is not nice. It's not a nice place to be at, because you'll find that as a trader you're jumping from strategy to strategy. You find a certain strategy that you've back tested, and then you're gonna test it on a demo account, and then it works for some time, and then you are excited about it, and then you can't wait to test it on a real account, and then you start testing it on a real account. It start working for some days, for a couple of weeks. After that, you lose everything, and then you go back to scratch. You search for another so-called holy grail strategy. You find it, you back test it, and then you test it on a demo account. You find that it's working, and then you can't wait to test it on a real account. On a real account, it works for some time, a couple of weeks or months. After that, you lose everything, and then it's a vicious cycle. So it's called a cycle of doom. It's not a good place to be at, because some traders are stuck in the cycle of doom for years and years, or for their whole life. And then another thing is the so-called Dunning Kruger effect. You don't know what you don't know. So now, to explain this, technical analysis accounts for only 3% in the market, and then the risk management accounts for only 7%, and the trading psychology accounts for 90%. Only people that are involved in the financial markets will understand what I'm talking about. Successful and professional traders were not born successful or lucky. They learned, or they were taught. And now, the secret of successful trading is to do common things uncommonly well, meaning that you must become good at one thing, or one strategy, or one formula, backtest it and master it. Become the specialist of only one strategy, because using multiple strategies, like using multiple indicators, ATR, MACD, stochastics, parabolic SAR, Fibonacci, Elliott waves, etc., it's not gonna work, because the indicators that you can find there on the trading view or on the MT4 are for free. And then if they were working perfectly, no one will be working. Everyone will be rich, will be wealthy, will be making it. So those indicators are just there to guide you. But as a trader, you must get your own strategy. The best teacher of the financial market is yourself. You must do your own back testing, do your own research, and only master one strategy or one formula to become. You must prefer simplicity over complexity. So don't do multiple strategies, multiple indicators, because in forex they say that too much knowledge is poison. So it's true. So you must become good at only mastering one strategy. The experts or the professional traders, they only master one strategy, and then they back test it, and then they stick to it. They follow their trading plan religiously. No setup, no trade. And then you don't chase trades. You just let the trades to come to you. You can use limit orders, but you don't chase a trade. For example, if you take in cold weather conditions, below the freezing point, if you take water and put it outside, irrespective of if you put the water inside the bucket or a vase comb or a glass or a cup or a mug, you'll get the ice, the resultant. Another example, if you want to chop a large tree with an axe, you can't chop that tree down by hitting different positions. You chop there on top, you chop in the middle, you chop somewhere else. You won't succeed, you won't make it. But instead, if you want to succeed, you just hit one spot over and over again until that tree false. And then another example, the hunter. If you are a hunter, you go there in the wild, you take the hunting gun, you start chasing the animals randomly, you shoot, coop. You're going to lose everything, because all of those animals are just going to run away, or if they were based, they're just gonna fly. You're gonna lose everything. Instead, if you are a hunter, you must be patient, you must hide yourself, maybe be discreet, as discreet as possible, and get close, aim for your target, and then your chances of making it are higher there. The last example, the lion or the cheetah. If the lion is gonna hunt, it's gonna have a strategy. It doesn't just go and see there are a lot of zebras there or buffaloes and then just start chasing them randomly. No, instead it places, it strategizes, it places itself accordingly, it hides, it comes closer, and it targets its own prey, and then at the right moment then it's going to attack, so that the chances of success are higher. Yeah. So if trading was impossible, no one would attempt it. And if trading was that easy, that simple, no one will be working. We'll all be rich. Instead, you'll see a lot of young millionaires driving around with Lamborghinis or Ferraris, etc. So it's not easy. It's not easy. Just like being a doctor or being a lawyer, it needs a skill, it needs studying, it needs patience. Yeah, I'm not talking about those fake Instagram influencers or TikTok influencers. I'm talking about the real traders. Yeah. So if you want to succeed in this game, you must follow your trading plan. Have a trading plan and follow it religiously and stick to it no matter what. And know that the losses are part of the game. The losses are part of the game. Yeah. Now I always say that most accounts are not blown after a series of losses, say losing about 6 to 8 consecutive losses in a row. Then you blow your account. The account is not blown like that. Instead, the account is blown after a series of wins, say 6, 8, 10, 12 consecutive wins. Yeah, that's when you're gonna blow your account now, because if you've won so much trades consecutively, say 8, 10, 12 or more consecutive, now the euphoria is gonna make you think that you are God, you are invincible, and then you're gonna now want to start to over leverage or take multiple trades, and you're gonna wipe off all your wins with just one losing trade. Yeah, so that's the trading psychology in a nutshell. The cycle of doom is not a nice place to be at, and the Dunning Kruger effect is what is killing you. The enemy number one in this game is not the market or the broker or what, but instead is your own psychology. Danko.